Hey guys, Professor Bill of Comic Book University and Black Panther issue 172. Okay, this was a very strange comic book. Okay, I know there's a whole bunch of people who are going to flip out over this, like this comic book, and there might be some people who are very strange over my review. All right, I'm sick. Okay, I'm trying to compile my thoughts, but I have to just give this the best review that I can. All right. Adversary, one of the most powerful messed up beings in all of creation, which gave one of the most insane runs and caused so much havoc for the history of the X-Men from his inception and on in the Fall of the Mutant storyline. A character who just really hasn't been used since. When I saw in the previous issue that Adversary was going to be the main bad guy here, I thought to myself, this is going to be the most epic arc ever in comics, right? Nope, he was stifled in this issue. So literally, he's back for an issue. This has to be one of the most disappointing stories I've seen, especially in regards to the Black Panther, for a really long time. This is like him going after the Frogs of Solomon. Sorry, Mr. Kirby. That wasn't the greatest of storylines, but this reeked of unawesomeness. I'm really disappointed. This could have been something amazing. And I guess like with Fresh Start and the renumbering, okay, whatever. But nah, man, you never even should have brought Adversary into it because like a lot of the story was very slow. There were so many issues where like the story just moved forward a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And those are the issues that should have been rushed, like not rushed, just given the proper pacing so we could have at least a 6-issue arc of epicness with Adversary, man. We got to see that vibranium does work pretty well against him. I thought that was actually going to be a major key component in the defeat of Adversary. I know there's a lot of people who complain about, the nation of Wakanda can't be great just because of vibranium. I mean, that's the one thing that keeps these people above everybody else. Maybe it is, all right? We're all humans. We're all the exact same. Wakandans aren't better than Americans or better than Russians or better than Chinese or better than South Americans, like all the different countries in South America. Nobody's better than each other. It's all about what we have, where we're at. You know what I'm saying? If we've got access to iron, to ores, you know what? There's a reason why we judge the ages by the ore that we use. There's the Stone Age, there's the Copper Age, there's the Bronze Age, there's the Iron Age. You know what I'm saying? And the quote-unquote Silicone Age, which we kind of live in today. You know what I'm saying? It's still technically the Iron Age. But like, there's a reason why we discuss the advancement of the culture of the civilization based on the ores. And Wakandan vibranium is the greatest of all of the ores. Just naturally, it's the best of them all. And what do we got here? We're afraid to use vibranium as the main source of defeating Adversary. Storm was the main reason why Adversary was defeated before. They didn't need Forge. They didn't really need Zawavari. They didn't really need anybody. They just needed Storm, right? She's the walk around clouds. And then just end this? Nah, man. I was supremely disappointed in this issue, and I'm giving this a C. The only reason why I don't flunk this comic book completely and just like scream in outrage, you know what I'm saying, is because it kind of technically brought Storm back to T'Challa, which is kind of cool. But like, this was just such a flunky way to do it. I know that Ta-Nehisi Coates has a lot going on in his life. He can't devote everything to Black Panther. And I'm sure there are people telling him, hey, man, I need you to just wrap this up because, we're going to be doing the Fresh Start thing, which I'm not a fan of the Fresh Start. I am not. Just let stories play out. Let writers and artists be who they are. This could have been so much better if this issue were an arc instead of just an issue. You know what? Hey, guys, let's beat Onslaught in an issue. Let's introduce him and defeat him in an issue. This was such a disappointment of classic levels, man, because there was more potential in this storyline than most storylines I've seen out there. And to see this come to, this is ruination as far as I'm concerned. This seriously brings down the Black Panther title as far as I'm concerned. I am so upset with the results of this issue, of this arc. Oh, this is sad. This is sad. I am epically disappointed in this. Words just aren't enough. All right, guys, that's it. That's it for me. Professor Bell, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.